All right, it's one of those nights like I'm doing all my catch-up videos. All right, so let's talk about Sapo. Okay, Sapo, the little green frog that is in the Amazon, that the natives go out and they actually scrape the frog's skin, get the medicine, they dry it on a little stick, and the person actually sharing the medicine, they burn you. Let me see if I want to share my burns. I don't like mine. One of them keloided. Look at that. Horrible. That means he burnt me too hard. He went too deep when he burned me. So anyway, the benefit of Sapo, the main benefit that I understand, is that it does an immune system reset for you. It is used to work with or heal several different ailments for people. But what it is a poison. Okay, it is a frog poison, and it travels through the body, and it just kind of like shocks the body in a sense. It travels through the nervous system and everything, and it does an extreme and immediate purge. So, tell you about my experience. Let me explain to you the difference between Sapo and kambo, or kambo, K-A-M-B-O. Sapo is S-A-P-O. Sapo, the facilitator, they spit on the medicine and mix it up to bring it back to life. The enzymes in the spit helps it to activate, and it works well with the body. Now I know you're probably like, ew, yuck, and all that, because you're getting somebody else's DNA in your body. I totally vibe with you, totally agree with that, but I went on ahead and did it because it's a difference between that and the kambo. Kambo. You know, I'm mixing up these pronunciations, but y'all know what I mean. Just roll with me. People have a tendency to get, if you see a person with like these little bitty dots, like 7 dots or whatever, and they usually do it like low on their ankle. You'll see people down like low near their ankle and their lower leg. That's usually kambo. Okay, that one is done with water, and it's less potent in the sense of how it moves through the body. You can have your burns anywhere on your body, but the reason that is usually done on the shoulder, on the, what is this called? I can't even think. The upper arm, up here in this area, yeah? It's because it's closer to the heart and it moves through the body much quicker. Okay, so I wasn't gonna do this either, but when you follow spirit, you wind up doing some interesting stuff. Oh my goodness, same situation. Basically, one day, you know, I had watched the videos, I saw all the people freaking out, people swelling up, you know, just faces all puffy and everything. Besides watching the videos, I've witnessed several ceremonies, and I was like, I ain't doing that. Because the people be like just throwing up and just and all this, and I was just like, no, that's not for me, right? And so then the other thing about the heart thing, you know, where it's not good for people with heart issues. Now, I don't have heart issues today, but I did go through a point where my heart would skip beats, and I just had concerns about my heart when I was younger. I used to go to the doctor for it and stuff. Turns out they said I was A-okay. So that was just in the back of my head. Then it was just people talking about, you know, like, people can die from it. You know, I keep hearing this, people can die from it. Yeah, if you're on drugs, or, you know, if you're on drugs or some medicines or whatever that don't work with it. Like, you can't do like high blood pressure medicine or heart medications and try to do this medicine. You shouldn't do ayahuasca when you're on antidepressants or things like that, you know. So you have to do your research. So anyway, go to the ceremony, get my burns right. And the burns, yeah, they do burn, because it's a burn and it burns. So then I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God. So I was like super nervous. So I'm like, trying to be all zen and, you know, chill and doing my little deep breaths and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna do this like a trooper. All right, so what you hear about is like, oh, it feels like you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Okay, so what does feeling like you're gonna die feel like? To me, it doesn't feel like you're gonna die. You're going through a series of feelings in your body. You're just feeling your body do different things. Get burned, he put the medicine on. What I experienced was you get a warmth, right, in your gut. The heat travels upward. Your heart starts beating faster. Your head can get hot, okay? And maybe a little tingly. And for me, I wound up leaving my body. I just can't stay in my body. I'm always trying to go somewhere. So, but before I get to that part, let's talk. I'm gonna stay with the sensations in the body. So it feels like, well, one, you can hear your heart in your ears. I mean, like it's just going, it's doing this thing, like really beating. The stomach feeling, so it's similar to like Aya in the sense that it's gonna come up or it's going down. You're either gonna throw up, or you're gonna move your bowels, or you're gonna throw up and move your bowels. Something is going down. I didn't throw up, nor did I swell. I went to the bathroom later. So that's the way it's gonna get you. Again, the key with any of these traditional healing modalities, a method to ways of healing, you have to surrender to it in order to just peacefully, in a sense, deal with it. I did not feel like I was dying. I felt like my body was going through a series of sensations. The same thing that happens with Aya, the same thing with Bofo, same thing. So no, I don't vibe with that at all. So anyway, I have seen people have really extreme experiences with it. Some that last into the next day. My aunt, you know, the aunt that I talked about in the Aya video, she didn't know nothing about it, right? But we're going to ceremony, Aya ceremony, and she saw this young lady that came out. She was like, oh, you're glowing, you look so good. And the young lady was like, yeah, I just did Sapo, you know, I feel amazing. She was like, what's that? I want to do that. And so I was like, are you sure about that? And this was not the time that I did it. But she wound up jumping in and just doing it anyway. And she had an extreme allergic reaction, and it carried well into the next day. But the good thing is that she got some healing that she needed. So that's all good. You know, Spirit is always going to tell you what you need to do anyway. And she follows Spirit too. So I guess it was right for her. But I'm telling y'all, that's a whole nother story of stuff that went down. Oh my God, it's so funny. Okay, but anyway, for me, I wound up, everything started vibrating. And then I was like, oh, I think I got to use the bathroom. And they said I gracefully fainted, you know, and laid back. And that was like the end of my Sapo kind of journey. I think I missed maybe about 3 minutes of the 10 to 15 minutes or whatever that is supposed to stay on you. Somewhere around there, because they wound up wiping it off and sitting me up, and I was like, what happened? And they was like, oh, you just kind of fainted gracefully. And I was like, dang it, because I didn't want them to bring me back. I'd be liking to travel. I like to go. So anyway, that's what wound up happening. I did wind up using the bathroom. Did it work for me? You know, I'm sure it did some work for me, but personally, I don't see. It's a lot of people that just go and do it over and over and over and over and over again. I don't understand why. I feel like once you get a good reset, especially if you don't have any pending ailments, like you're trying to treat something, then you do it, and then you just let it go, and then you come back and use it again. It's not something to be abused. Like some people will take it, go do drugs, drink, treat their body like shit, and then turn back around and come do it again to clear them out, you know. So I think there's another issue that you should be addressing other than, you know, abusing this particular healing medicine. So anyway, that's my experience with Sapo. So that's all I got for you. More videos to come. All right, thanks you guys. You want to reach out, hit me up on Facebook, Kijana Martin CO, KIJANA MARTINCO. That's my biz page. Feel free to like it and inbox me if you have any questions. All right, take care. Love and light.